Morning, starting of a new week with a nice ceiling. And we are here at the wood store. We are picking up some walls.
Yeah, we're gonna put our walls up today.
So it's gonna be another exciting
Our
day.
van is full of Amazon boxes.
Yeah,
it
we
just
look
looks
like delivery
a
box.
delivery truck.
But yeah, so let's take some wood and go back to our house and start to plan for the day. This has become our favorite store to buy walls and plywood for furniture. We used to buy them at Home Depot, but we
They're
realized
garbage,
really,
overpriced.
yeah, bad quality and overpriced. So
This is
definitely
like a
this is the
sexy
place-
wood store.
This is the place to buy wood if you want to build a van in San Diego.
This is what we always make our walls out of, 1/4-inch birch. It's nice and thin, easy to paint, and it's not too expensive.
Okay, now we have wood. Let's get to work.
This is what we've done so far. We forgot to film.
Yeah, we are really bad at filming. We
'Cause-
always get so excited and carry on.
And
doing
busy,
stuff
just busy.
that we forget.
This is our first wall, our bed bunk out. So this will be the head of the bed. So we put the wall up, cut out a little square, and then I put my arm in there and we cut out with the pencil the actual measurements of the bunk out, and we think that works pretty well. And then I drew on the framing where Stefano can shoot some Bradley nails, and we're gonna do the same with this one here. He cut out the little hole, and then we'll show you how I put my arm in there and trace the box. You want to explain what we're doing?
So at this stage we are cutting the holes for the water intake, for the water plumbing coming out. So we have, actually this is for the fridge. This is
For the fridge
water,
outlet, for plumbing.
plumbing. Then we're gonna have a big one
It's for the water intake.
And this is all the wiring that goes from under.
Electrical.
Yeah.
So you would just do this. We do this because we send some wiring under the bed because it saves money on wiring. You don't have to send it as far.
Yeah, it's shorter distance from under the bed instead over the ceiling.
And then we just wrap it in like some black electrical tubing and tuck it up so you can't even see it. So we just put the wall up, measured where all the holes are gonna go, and then Stefano is cutting them out. This is our bottom wall on the plumbing side. So we have the hole for the water intake in there. We have the wiring for the water pump, which will go here, the hose for the water pump, the PEX for our little shower tap at the back. These wires are going under the bed to the electric box side. And then these are going to be some USB outlets, a plug, and this one's going to be our fridge. So that was a bit of a process, making sure we cut all the holes in the right places. We used a template for the wheel well, and then before we cut this one, we cut this one to a good size for the wheel well, and then we traced the wheel well and this little box on this one so that we didn't have to do it twice.
Good morning, guys. We are entering into Tuesday day, and today is painting day, the favorite task of Bob/Sasha the painter.
So hard. I hate it.
We are just painting everything, priming first and then paint the bottom of the walls because we are gonna install the bed today, and it's way easier to paint before having furniture.
Yes, it is. Thank you for acknowledging that, baby.
Yeah, I knew it. For me, it doesn't make a difference because I don't paint, so I'm not allowed.
I requested that I be allowed to paint the walls before we put up the bed because it's really hard to paint around the bed legs, and if you can tell, I'm not a clean painter, so it's even harder for me.
So what's the task for today? Is painting.
Priming, 2 coats of primer because we're painting the walls white, so you need like 2 coats of primer and then probably 3 coats of white. This is a lot. And then building. Stefano's going to build the bed legs.
We already traced the last wall there. It's just waiting to cut it and then put it up. And then we are building like wheel well boxes 1 and 2. That's my task for the moment. And then we're gonna start with the frame of the bed. It feels like it's a big day, a lot of things to do, but we are running pretty smooth, and hopefully we stay like that. And then by the end of the day, we might have a bed frame.
And then in 10 days, we have a fully finished bed.
Yes.
We're gonna show you, we've got almost all of our walls up, what it looks like, and where we're at. So I have primed these walls. The only wall that we have to finish is this one up here. We've got all the cables coming out. Stefano is working on the little boxes that go around the wheel wells. These are our window or our bed bunk out boxes. And then we've got our window box here. I ran out of primer, so I haven't had time. But over here, we're gonna have a switch for 2 cabinet lights coming down here. We're gonna have an overhead cabinet here for kitchen stuff. I've mapped out the framing. The overhead cabinet's gonna come down to about here. And we always secure our overhead cabinets with 3 attachment points. So we do 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 or sometimes 2 up in the ceiling. It's really important to have enough attachment points for those. So this is where we're at. I'm going to get to priming and painting so that Stefano can build our bed and we can continue on with this crazy van build.
We got some big updates. All our walls are up. The bottom of the frame of the bed is up. I almost finished all the plumbing, and we are working today on the electric box, and this down here is gonna be like a little laundry chute. So yeah, we, as always, working super fast. Big update. We have half of the kitchen,
a cabinet and a bench seat,
and so far it looks pretty good.
God bless the CNC router.
So what we're gonna do now is put these other 2 walls, and then we have 3/4 of the cabinet done. Are you excited?
We have the front face, and then I'm gonna prime and paint it. We can put it up and maybe install the stove at some point.
No, we need to get a butcher block.
Oh yeah.
There's still a lot to go, but having the cabinetry ready, it makes you feel like you're almost towards the end. So let's keep going. Okay, now that we have the outside shelf, Sasha is gonna mark where we're gonna put the 2 walls on the cabinet, and then we're gonna screw them from the bottom and the back, and they're gonna be pretty sturdy. And once we secure all the walls, we are going to frame everything with the 2x1 all around, which makes basically the cabinet solid and safe.
Okay, an exciting moment. We're making some progress. We are now going to install our second cabinet of these. It's our bigger stove cabinet, which is going to go here. And we built it all today. It's very heavy. It's big. It's the biggest cabinet we've ever made. And this is only 3/4 of it. We still have the pantry to do separately, but we're just gonna put this up against the wall and then finish for the day. And I'll show you what the paint looks like with our butcher block, which is really nice. Our fancy lights. We put our bed switch in a bit of a strange position, but I think it'll be cool. So the switch for our bed lights is here.
It'll be functional.
Yeah, I think it's pretty functional.
You have to get up.
Yeah.
Switch off the light there.
This is our little laundry chute. Here it is here, all finished. Electrical's almost done. Anyways, I was gonna show you this. This is our stove cabinet with our paint color. Our beautiful butcher block. We used a different butcher block this build. Usually we use birch. We use acacia. This is our bench seat, and this is our cabinet.
This is almost finished. I just have to add another couple of frames, and I'm gonna go that from Home Depot tonight. And the other one, it's ready, and Sasha is cutting the door right now with the CNC router, which will make them like perfect square. And the butcher block, even though it looks a mess, we are making some progress. The butcher block, both of them are already cut, so we can prime them and install them. And at the moment I'm gonna finish the electric system down there, and then that will be done. And then tomorrow we can go get the base of the bed, of the top of the bed actually, and install that, so we will see some actual progress.
This is where we are at. Cute little spice rack Stefano made in about 5 minutes. He's putting up our last overhead cabinet.
This is the last big project of the van. Finally, in the last 2 days of work, maybe 2.5. And then we are done.
I love it.
Milestone. We actually put in our first drawer, handmade from Sasha with a little moon. Oh.
Nice. It's so beautiful.
is the best day ever.
Yeah.
Best building day. We got rattan cabinets. And they are all done. Door and overhead cabinets. Time to install it. Today we have a special guest, Nala. She was so sad that we left her home that she was crying and crying, so we had to come back and pick her up. Good morning, guys. Today is the final day of the building, or at least it's our final day at the warehouse. So we are trying to make all the job that we can't do tomorrow today, so we don't have to use any tool or any CNC router, table saw, anything that we won't have tomorrow. We are pretty good actually with build. This is our new overhead cabinet, and this is the kitchen one. We got pretty much everything done. We just have to do some minor jobs like securing this little guy, do a trim here, have like curtain rods, silicone, and final painting touches. So we're pretty confident we're gonna finish it today, but you never know, no? But let's get to work. Time to close. We haven't fully finished yet, but we are 95% done, I'd say. What do you think?
Yes.
97?
Let's say no, not 97, 95.
95.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's time to close here, so this is our last day, sadly, so we are going to clean up our office and continue a little bit of the work tomorrow, I guess, at home.